welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, today I'll be doing a DIY with shea butter. And as you can see with all the ingredients on the table, I'm not just using shea butter, I'm also using olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, Jamaican black castor oil, as well as 2 essential oils, which are peppermint and lavender. And all of these ingredients have great health benefits for the hair and the skin, and all of that information would be in the description box, so check it out if you're interested in knowing why I use the ingredients that I use. So I have about 2 cups of shea butter already in my bowl, and I'll be adding a half a cup of coconut oil. That all in here. 1/3 cup of olive oil. So at this point, my sound and video were no longer synced, so I had to mute my original sound of the video and record a voiceover. I hope you guys still enjoy. So here I'm adding 1/8 of a cup of avocado oil and 1/8 of a cup of Jamaican black castor oil. This is the lavender infused Jamaican black castor oil that I purchased from my local beauty supply store. So now that I added the rest of my oils, everything except the essential oil is in there, and I'm going to melt down the shea butter a little bit just so that it's easier to mix. You can skip this step, but I find that it makes it easier to mix. So as you can see, some of the shea butter is melted down and I let it cool for a while, and now I'm going to proceed with mixing with my electric hand mixer. Be sure to start off on low speed so that you don't make a mess. And what I'm doing here is just mixing it for about 5 minutes. So this is how it looked after 5 minutes of mixing. And what I did is, after mixing it for 5 minutes, I went and put the bowl in the freezer so that it can solidify again. Yes, I know why melt it just to make it solid again, but this is how I found it make it easier to get a more fluffy and creamy consistency. So now I'm just continue to mix in with my hand mixer. So I am about halfway through, but I stopped so that I can add my essential oils. So I'm adding a half of tablespoon of peppermint oil. I know that may seem like a lot to some, but I really want that tingly feeling on my scalp when I use it. And I'm using a teaspoon of lavender oil. So now I'm just going to proceed mixing, and I think I mixed for about 10 to 15 more minutes, and then this was the consistency that I was waiting for. As you can see, it's nice, fluffy, and creamy. So this is the finished product in the bowl, and what I'm going to do is transfer it into these mason jars that I purchased from my local Walmart. And to do that, I'm going to use a Ziploc bag. If you have a piping bag, you know, the ones that you use to decorate cakes, you can use that, but it's actually unnecessary. You can just get a Ziploc bag, roll down the sides so that you don't make a mess while transferring the shea butter into the Ziploc bag. Use a nice spatula and just drop it in there. Drop it right in the center. You want to try not to get too much on the sides of the bag. So this is how it looks. Very easy to rub into your skin, which automatically makes you know that it'll be easy to rub into your hair. So you just want to drop all of the shea butter into one corner of the Ziploc bag, cut a hole in that corner, so that you can use it as a piping tool to just squeeze the shea butter into your mason jar. So that's my first mason jar full. I know the rest in the Ziploc bag isn't going to fill the second jar, but in all I got about a mason jar and a half, or a mason jar and 3/4. If you do about 2.5 cups of shea butter, you will be able to fill both of the mason jars. I think this mason jar is about 16 or 17 ounces. So there is no more shea butter in there. In fact, you can actually save that and just use it to put on your skin. Just wipe it out and use it to put on your skin, or throw it away, whichever you prefer. So this is the end result, and as I said, this is perfect for the winter months because the cold makes our hair dry and even our skin dry, so you can use it on both your hair and skin. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.